Hello and welcome. I am Arumba. Thank you for joining me. So I am ready to start a new series, a brief one, hopefully. Well, maybe not brief. We'll see. It really just depends. I've been having some issues with blue screens of death, and it's caused me to feel a little schizophrenic. Like I can't really remember what's going on in the games I'm playing because everything that I experience stops, and then I have to start over, and it's kind of strange. So I've had this idea bouncing around in my head for a few weeks, and I wanted to give it a go. So I'm gonna call this. I'm not sure what I'm going to call it. Schizophrenia, Crusader Kings 2. We'll think of something clever, but we'll worry about that later. So here's the basic idea behind it, though. Is the name, of course, has to have alliteration in it because that's just cool. But anyway, the way that it works is I'm going to random a character, and every time that my character dies, rather than actually take up the inheritance, we're going to just save the game, go back to the loading screen, and then random a new character. So you could think of it like the Quantum Leap series. If you ever saw that TV show, Quantum Leap, he was like a character who would just kind of transport through time and be a new person. And he would have to just try to figure out what's going on, and then every now and then he'd just Quantum Leap into another character. And that's kind of what we're going to do. So what I like about it is that it kind of avoids the monotony of world conquest. Because let's say I Quantum Leap my way into the Umayyad dynasty, and then my character dies, and then all of a sudden I am France, and now I get to fight the Umayyads. And so it's going to be very, very difficult to conquer the world when I continuously random players or characters. Now, thinking about it though, I'm not certain if I want to make this a rule for the series or not, but I think it makes sense. I'd like to hear your comments on it. Making it dukes or higher. Randoming a duke or higher character. I don't know if playing a count would actually be that interesting. So what I'm going to do is for the very first character, I'm going to random until I get until I get a duke or higher, and then after that, I'll hopefully have had a chance to read your comments on whether or not we should allow counts to be part of the Quantum Leap series. Maybe we just call it the Quantum Leap series. I don't know, but let's go ahead and give it a go. So there we go. Very first one. So we are Carling, Duke Karl the Fat, the Duke of Swabia. Cool. So Swabia, that's somewhere in here, right? Yep, we have a liege. King Ludwig the German. I guess we're somewhere around here. So anyway, let's give it a go. Alright, so let's see where we find ourselves. So I am... Okay, I just have to do my normal starting the game thing. So everyone hates me. Absolutely everyone hates me. Wow. Personal diplomacy is 6. Oh my god, I am ill and possessed. Wonderful. Duke Karl the Fat of Swabia. I am a Carling. My liege is my father. He is the king of East Francia, so he resides here. He has a single county. I live here, so I actually have a lot more land than he does directly. Well, not really. He's got lots of vassals, but I have a single holding myself. And my vassals all hate me because I'm a possessed lunatic. No, I'm not a lunatic, but I'm possessed. I'm also slothful and gluttonous, so I'm a bit fat, a bit lazy, a bit arbitrary and deceitful, terrible overall stats, and I'm currently ill, so hopefully this character doesn't die right away, but my wife is Duchess Ricardus of Swabia. She doesn't even like me. She looks hideous. She's got like the pale blue eyes of death, like in Game of Thrones or something. She's upset with me for being fat. She's been getting on to me about, working out a bit more, not being quite so fat. She doesn't like the fact that I talk to the devil. So in each case, though, what I do plan on doing is I'm going to play to the best of my ability. I'm going to try to expand and grow and just do what we can to try to win. But that being said, we need to do some things. So let's improve diplomatic relations with probably our lowest opinion count would make sense, the Count of Ulm. Try to get him on our side so we actually get a levy from him. Of course, we want to train troops and collect income from the capital. It's like the only reasonable thing to do at this point. And studying technology seems pretty reasonable. Let's go over down here to Sinope. Sinope actually has higher technology than Constantinople at the start of the game, so that's my usual go-to place. And proselytize. No, I think we improve religious relations. Just make sure the Pope doesn't get upset with us for being insane. His opinion of me, it's kind of funny to me that the Pope has opinions of everyone in the world. Like, every single character, he has an opinion of them. Actually, every character has an opinion of every other character. Kind of strange. So, as far as ambition goes, our traits are pretty garbage. Let's try to have a son, because we don't currently have an heir. Not that it really matters. And I think we're going to play on probably speed 4 or 5, actually, because really the highlight of this series is more about moving around the map than it is about expanding and conquering or stuff like that. So, limited crown authority in the Kingdom of East Francius. That sounds fine. And I'm no longer ill. Wonderful news. Maybe we can even get rid of possessed. Clearly, we're going to go on a pilgrimage. Makes sense to do that. Could also borrow some money from the Jews. We'll go to the tomb of St. James in Santiago. You always want to take the loan, I think, because if my liege banishes the Jews, then I don't have to pay it back, and there's really no consequence for having done it. We'll also buy an indulgence because it's very inexpensive. Our income is very low, so there's really no reason not to do it. The rain has been pouring down for days. It's almost impossible to travel the roads. Why does the Lord punish his faithful pilgrims so? Blessed is he who perseveres under trial. 10% chance of becoming mnemonic. Mnemonic, most likely. Probably be a better way to pronounce it. 30% chance to get ill, but we gain some piety. Or become cynical. Well, I think that we don't want to die, so let's lower our likelihood of getting ill. Ah! We still got ill anyway. That's not good. The game does not like us. As you stop to make camp near a river crossing along the other pilgrims, you observe a group of builders working on a new bridge just upstream. You walk up to them and see that the arches of the bridge are already half completed. The master builder notices your interest and walks up to you and offers to tell you about the construction techniques they're using. Nobles build castles. This is for peasants. Well, pride is probably not going to help us, so. My wife's already pregnant, so despite being possessed, I'm able to impregnate women. That's nice. We've become zealous. The saints, this holy ground, how it all moves my soul. I realize now that all my life up to this point has only been a preparation for this journey. How wondrous that the light of the Lord truly shines in me, a poor sinner. From now on, I shall always do his work. So now I'm not only possessed, I experience frequent violent episodes, speak in tongues, and I spit and assault those who are nearby. I do it zealously. So yeah. I was greatly upset when the slothful Hartwig fell asleep during my sermon. He will burn in everlasting hellfire. Okay. What to do with all this money, I wonder? We request you honor your obligations and answer this call to arms against Prince Bishop Liutbert of Mainz. Sure, sounds fine. Let's zealously attack the infidel. He's actually not an infidel, but we're going to attack him. We're going to get him. Our vassals are still pretty upset with us. No longer ill, again, for the second time. This character is going to live to be 100, I just know it. And, you know, the more I play, the more I'm starting to think maybe we should just play as a roleplay series. Could be kind of fun. The great thing is we could play each character differently, you know? Magyar's no war. That didn't take them long at all. Wow. We started like at the beginning of this year and the Magyars have already settled. It took them like 9 months. It's pretty good. We'll contribute our troops to this siege. So what war is this anyway? This is the war against the tyranny of Prince Ludwig the Younger. It's my younger brother, literally, with the nickname the Younger. The church preaches celibacy, and my friends try to lure me into hedonism by showing me the pleasures of life. Yes, hedonism sounds fun. Okay, that war's over. My father is apparently at war now with Lothringia. So, I am his heir, am I not? No, my older brother. The King of Bavaria. Dad! Why did you give him a kingdom and you gave me a duchy? Is it just because I'm possessed? Maybe we should murder my brother. Maybe just murder my father. Maybe we just murder my cousin. We are possessed, so kind of allowed to do whatever we want, I suppose. No, in the meantime, I think we, let's just take a look at Swabia, the Duchy of Swabia. That's these four, excuse me. So how about we just plot to revoke? God, look at all these characters. They're all cousins and things. Opinion of me, opinion of me, opinion of me. We try to take Ulm. Nope. People don't want to support me in that. Although, it's possible, maybe, with bribes. They all dislike me. Makes me sad. What about Schwaben? No support. What about Württemberg? No support. What about... Just kill random... We can just plot to kill random people because we are possessed. We just pretend like God told us to do it. It's kind of funny, actually. No, I think we just hold off and we have a feast or something. We don't have enough prestige for a feast. I guess we should go on a hunt next year. And we have a son. Yay! Even my son doesn't like me. My 0-year-old son is like, you know, Dad, you're kind of fat and a little bit lazy. Don't really appreciate how lazy you are, Father. What do we want to do now? Probably improve our martial. Just because that has a direct influence on your troop type. Like your overall troops. Now, we're hostile to our cousin's armies only because he's attacking our liege. We can't actually go siege his stuff. But we can go kill his army. There's always that. Should we go up to maximum feudal levies? Probably not. Everyone's already pretty upset with us. Like right now, it would just take another 5 opinion off the top. And Crown Law is what's setting their... what's actually making them provide troops to us, not opinion. So it doesn't really help us in any way. If anything, we'd probably get more troops by lowering... That's one of those weird situations where you gain more troops by lowering it than by raising it. So let's actually do that. So like now there's a chance that it's going to be possibly... No, it's still just due to minimum. They just hate me. They just absolutely hate me. My personal diplomacy at 6 does not help. That's what we should do, is just improve our intrigue, our diplomacy score. But we do have all this money, so why not build a militia training ground? King Karlman of Bavaria has made the Kingdom of East Francia his primary title. Okay, I'm guessing my father just died, didn't he? Yeah, my dad died a natural death at the age of 62, and upon his death, my older brother... Why is Prince Ludwig the Younger my older brother? Damn. Well, King Karlman of East Francia has now control of East Francia and Bavaria. So he's got 2, and he made East Francia his primary title. He owns quite a bit of individual titles. His heir is his son. Maybe we'd kill his son. Damn. Maybe we'd kill him. No one wants to kill him with me. Which means, though, that now the armies of, like, the levy of Bavaria and East Francia is now against Lotharingia, so... Lotharingia... Oh no, actually that war must have ended inconclusively or something. I'm not sure, they're not really fighting anymore. Doesn't matter. So, brother, medium crown law, yeah, sure. Medium's fine. High is what we want to avoid. That prevents us from going to war. Fairly certain. We're one of the only people supporting it, apparently. Yay! Good job, you made some... my cousin. What? Why is Ulm no longer mine? This was mine up until recently. How did you steal my territory? Very upset about this. I lost a vassal. -1, negative, and +1. So I guess we go with Württemberg then. So some sort of inheritance. The character that owned it before must have died, and it got inherited by this guy. And so it was able to leave the realm because crown authority was below high, and it just went to West Francia. So that's really unfortunate because that was some of our land. We do have a son. Not that we really care. Urchanger. Why would you name your son Urchanger? Urchanger. Urchanger. Something like that, I assume. Alright, so it's April. We can always hold a fair. Let's hold a fair. I have given the order that a summer fair shall be held. I wonder how he does that. Something about a bear or something. Ooh, factions. We could do a faction. Ludwig the Younger. Prince Ludwig for East Francia. How about Prince Me? Prince Carl. We'll start that faction. Clearly, I am the one that should be in charge. Just give control of East Francia to me. We can't join the other faction because it's the same as... It's for the same title as what we are doing. And we'll go on a hunt this year. Oh, we have health traits fewer than 1. We can't ever go on a hunt because we're possessed. Damn. Damn! We also don't have enough prestige to actually have the feast this year. So we're going to have to wait again. You should totally get prestige from murdering people. Will someone please let me help, like, plot to take this... Let me do something interesting. This character's particularly weak. Okay, so there seems to be a number of wars that are going on around us. Somebody's actually sieging my lands, but I don't have enough troops to actually stop them. Some count has 500 troops. How dare you get out of my lands? He's taking over my vassal's castle. Perhaps we, do we actually respond? Do we actually try to protect him? I mean, he doesn't really like me. I guess I don't really care about him. Sorry, cousin. Andalhard. Got some technology. Picked up some military tech. Nice. Shipbuilding. I can build ships to go along the Danube River. I have discovered a plot where Count Sigurd of Württemberg seeks to fabricate a claim on the Duchy of Swabia. So my count wants my duchy. We can throw him in prison over that. Count Sigurd is the one from up here. And should totally throw him in prison. We're going to send our guy to suppress revolts here. I should have checked first to make sure he was reigning there. He is. Good. 64% chance, and it worked. Yay! Okay, so now we can just revoke his title because he's a traitor. No, he's not. Damn. Do you have an heir? He's got 3 children. Should totally plot to kill them all. Why won't anyone join my plot? Just because I'm crazy. Alright, we're just going to have to kill your children. Or, even better, you know what we do? Is we get him dead, and then we plot against the child. Yeah, so your eldest son is 15. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Or we could just take it. You know, we could just take the land from him. Because if we execute him, it's still -10 opinion. But everyone hates me anyway. Heck, let's just revoke it. I mean, everyone hates us. Let's just take it. It's mine now. You can't have it. Baron George of Asperg. Can we kill your children? Yes, we can. Well, me all by my lonesome. We'll send this guy some money. We're going to plot to kill this guy's land, and then we'll kill him too. Come on now. Join the plot. I paid you, man. I paid you, and now you're not joining me. I'm very disappointed in you. Okay, and this one's actually pretty well upgraded, so maybe we make that our capital. 460 versus 350? Yeah. I'm going to shift things over that way. It's also got much higher income. Wow. 8.91, yeah, it's way better. And we just need to remember to... Ooh, yay, that's fun. Hey there, Ulrich. Interesting. Okay, well, I'm going to take a break here, and in the next video, we'll see if we actually get to continue playing as this character for very much longer. We're no longer ill, so it could be for quite a while. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Please let me know what your thoughts are. I'd appreciate it. And also, do let me know what you think about the count, or if it's Duke or higher, or if we do allow counts in this Quantum Leap series. I think we will just call it Quantum Leap. It doesn't have any alliteration, but it still sounds pretty cool. So thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you again in the next video. See you soon.